Wow. To God be the glory. I am truly honored. Thank you, Tom, for that very generous and kind introduction. My new best friend and my leader in my ASME family. I want to thank the Committee on Awards and Honors for this incredible recognition tonight. And with all of the other shout outs that have been given, I, of course, have to give my shout outs as well. And to thank all of you, first of all, for being here tonight to witness what the Lord has done in my life over these many years. And I give him all the glory, all the honor and praise, because I would not be standing here if it were not for grace and mercy on my life. Thanks to all of you for being here to witness this. I want to first thank all my sorors and Delta Sigma Theta who are here. You know that they are here. I want to thank my sisters in Links who are here tonight. Those who are part of my Howard University family who are here tonight, and others who have bought tables, UMBC and University of the District of Columbia. Thank my colleagues from Johns Hopkins University Applied Physics Lab who are here. And extraordinary story there that some of them were part of the internship program that I started at APL to get minority students at APL, and now they are full-time employees at the lab. So we have come full circle. Want to thank, we've acknowledged Dr. Carolyn Myers, who was president at Jackson State when I was president at Alabama State, and we want to acknowledge the new president of Mount Holyoke, who is here with us tonight. She's leaving the position of dean at Howard University and going to her first presidency, and I say first, amen. The president of the National Council of Negro Women, who is here with us tonight, Dr. Siobhan Arline Bradley. And my new best friend, our lieutenant governor and her husband. And we're going to do great things together as we support STEM for young people in the state of Maryland, which, Mo, is not boring. It is not boring. I have witnesses. I have witnesses tonight that Maryland is not boring. And I know I have forgotten some family, extended family who are here, who support me in so many ways. I just thank you, but most of all to my new ASME family. Madam President, thank you for being here. Tom and I have shared many meals and will continue to do so. His passion for this work is what has brought me in and made me a central part of the ASME Foundation. And to Keith and Stephanie, you know, Stephanie Viola and Keith Miles, this night would not be possible without all of the great work that you have put into it. And to anybody who is in the room, consider yourself thanked and acknowledged. But my clock is ticking, and I'm already over my time. But I want you to know how truly honored and thankful I am for this great honor this evening. And for those who also have traveled, like Dr. Mackey from New Orleans and other parts of the country to be here tonight. Know that if I couldn't call each of your names individually, I do love you much, and I thank you for being here. Now to my prepared remarks, amen. I'm grateful to all of you, my friends and colleagues who are here this evening, and I'm bolstered by your friendship and honored by your presence tonight, and humbled always by your support. I especially want to thank the 4 individuals who wrote letters in support of my nomination. Mr. Keith Rowe, amen, Keith. The Reverend Dr. Michelle Hagins. Dr. Victor McCrary, who couldn't be with us tonight, and my longtime friend, Dr. April Erickson. And I must also acknowledge Dr. Nancy Fitzroy, the amazing engineer for whom this medal is named, and truly an inspiration to women everywhere who dare to reach higher and further. The Fitzroy Medal honors specific achievements in mechanical engineering. And while I'm proud of the groundbreaking work that I did for over 33 years at Johns Hopkins University Applied Physics Lab, I'm not really allowed to talk about it much, as has been already said. So I guess you'll have to take my word for it that it was some pretty cool stuff. And for many who were part of my Howard University family and my Delta family, they know only that I would disappear for a month at a time and then come back. So what can I say? It's how gratifying it is to know that in my own way, I've contributed to our nation's security and had a chance to do some really exciting and cutting-edge engineering in the process. Engineering innovations that were shared and advancing other technologies along the way. And today, we confront threats that can't be neutralized by nuclear submarines, but they can be overcome with inspired engineering and an inspired engineering community. Climate change challenges us to reimagine everything, to engineer sustainability into everything we produce. For an engineered solution to be viable, it's no longer enough just to meet the performance specs. It also has to meet the sustainability specs. But to do that, we can't afford to leave any potential innovator behind unless we harness the talent from the full spectrum of humanity. We will never access the creativity we need to solve the problems that we face every day. So, equity in engineering is critical to innovating sustainability for the world. And hats off to ASME for leading the way to both. Years ago, when I was coming up, we won't mention how many years ago that was, it wasn't easy to imagine myself as a future engineer. I can't say for sure that I even knew what engineers did, Calvin Mackey, just like you. Where I grew up, in the great state of Alabama that loves whiskey, there were very few engineers who looked like me, and other STEM professionals who looked like me, who I could identify with and could mentor me in my pursuit of a technical career. What I did have was a boundless curiosity about the way the world works. Loving, supportive family and friends who encouraged me to ask questions, to explore and create, and to dream big and trust God. As I got older, I started to notice the difference between science and engineering. The scientist wonders why things are the way they are. She sees a problem and wants to know what caused it. But the engineer wonders how things work and how they can work better. An engineer sees a problem and just wants to solve it. In many ways, I was very lucky growing up. A few inspired and inspiring teachers in the segregated South that I grew up in, but a willingness to work hard and a passion for problem solving. But today, young people with talent, like some of the young people in this room tonight, they have talent and drive, and especially young people of color. They need to know that there are those of us who will help move some of the obstacles out of the way so that they can pursue a great career in engineering. Obviously, an aspiring engineer must have certain God-given abilities. But make no mistake, there is no such thing as a born engineer. Engineers are not born, we are made. And the ingredients that go into making tomorrow's engineers are complex. Like every exposure to what an engineer does, role models to a young girl or a young boy so they can identify and see what they can be, mentors to guide their progress, scholarships to help fund their education, extracurriculars to enrich their classroom experience, and a peer community to support them, and connections to internships like the Atlas program at APL so they get ready to pursue great jobs. This is the daily work of the ASME Foundation and the powerful philanthropic program it funds. So I'm proud to volunteer on the leadership group of ASME's campaign for Next Generation Engineers and help further its goals of equity in engineering and sustainability for the world. I'm proud to accept this Fitzroy Medal, not only because it is a symbol of personal achievement, but because it is a beacon to countless young people that I hope will say, if she can do it, so can I. But ASME can't do this job alone. They need all of us. And we need our corporations and foundations and institutions to step up and take responsibility for creating new pathways for diverse talent, talent that will be their workforce tomorrow. This is work that requires all of us to think big, to invest big, to do big things, and to empower more young people to become what I am so proud to be, an engineer. God bless you.